This thing is still rolling. Shit.
Yeah. So how's the shot?
Are we looking proportional in the way we're sitting?
Hakuna kichoma nilizopata bwana hapa.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been, if you've been a real one, if you've been a loyal one. Thank you for always being a real one. If you're new here, my name is Joy Monasila. I host this lovely talk show called The Whole 9 Years 2.0, where I bring a couple of people and we talk about our different worldviews on different topics that affect society. And sometimes we go on cute little adventures. If you've never really clicked on any of this content, this is your time to subscribe and be part of this really cool squad. So for today's episode, I have two lovely ladies that I've known for a very long time. We've known each other for like 6 years. You know how you go through adulting? Like you basically mature from your hyper campo all through to becoming full-grown adults. These two lovely women that I'm about to bring on my channel are exactly that. So let's meet these lovely ladies. Here they are. So we have a melanin princess. Na kuna yellow dada. So let me let them introduce ourselves and we get right into it.
Hi guys, my name is Diana.
Hi guys, my name is Lydia Ndenya. I'm a marketer by profession and also a realtor. I've been friends with her for 6 years and I'm excited.
Imagine I've known these guys for 6 years and I've never brought them 1 year. Oh wait, you guys can attempt shoot.
Yes.
Oh, this time we shot.
And I've never seen what happened.
It was editor. It was editor.
We should actually hear the same.
But it's short here.
Yes.
Hey, you guys are thinking, But don't worry, this was meant to be because we're finally doing it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you can see from the title of the episode, we are talking about daddy issues. So do you think that daddy issues affect how you are or who you are in relationships, particularly women? Right. So for the longest time, men have used the word daddy issues for women who somewhat seem assertive. Ama watu wenye wanakatu hawezani na wao, they're like, no, she probably has daddy issues. Or sometimes women have also labeled themselves as that when they find people who probably they're just not intertwining. So I want you guys, what is you guys' definition of daddy issues? Like, was it talking about them have daddy issues? What do you guys define it as?
Well, for me, daddy issues zinaingianga tu ukianza kufeel ni kama unatafuta baba yako kwa chali yako. Yeah, you're looking for your father. Unataka akue what you thought your father was supposed to be. Okay, for those whom their fathers have not been in their lives, right. Unaanza kutafuta vitu zenye unafikiria babako alikuwa anafaa kufanya, unaanza kutafuta kwa chali yako. Yeah, so for me that's what I consider daddy issues.
Basically for me, daddy issues is for a woman, the way you are, the way, if you're in a relationship, the way you relate. Some women look for their daddies, for their daddies in their guys. Like they expect so much from a guy, like on a high expectation, basically because maybe you never had that father figure in your relationship, so you're constantly looking for a dad in the guy that you're dating.
If this is too personal, we don't have to get into, but at any point in some of the relationship you were ever in, did you at any point look at yourself and you're like, shit, Labana projects these issues that I might have had to this man and it's not fair, something like that? Do you feel like you've ever got to a point you're like, hey, acha nijite mkutano kwa sababu?
Yeah, of course. That's right. Yes, oftenly kwanza. You're there seated and you're thinking, you guy, you promised me something and you didn't keep your promise. So this is what my father does. So so I keep thinking one day, one time, something will happen and you will not be there, So for me, yes, mostly kwanza unakaa tu uko hapana. Huyu ni baba yangu. And maybe they were really busy, they couldn't come to your rescue, at that point, but unaanza kufikiria huyu ni kama baba yangu, atakuja alafu akuje late. Atasema anakuja mapema alafu akuje late. So yes, mostly kwanza. But nowadays I'm okay. Squeeze nimegrow.
For me, I realized later in my relationship that I had daddy issues because I had very high expectations from everyone I was dating, As in, at the end of the day, I never knew as in the limit to what a boyfriend should be. I had like very high expectation, and someone I was dating told me, maybe you should just look at yourself.
Nikajita hiyo
mkutano, nikafikiria maybe kweli niko na daddy issues. Then I started, going back to all my relationship, and yeah, I've been like pushing these people so much because I'm basically looking for a dad in a boyfriend,
Right. So let me ask, is the opposite also true? Ile, now it's not you expecting them to do certain things for you, it's you doing everything for yourself to the point where you don't want a man to take care of you. It's like when he's like, I can get that for you, like, it's okay, I can get it myself.
Myself. You don't need to help me.
So what are some of the like literal world examples, for example? Because there's the basics zenye atakufanyia, but what is it like something that's very minimal but ikitokezea it comes off like in a very defensive way? Juu pia wewe lazima pia ujitegemea on your own things, but at what point do you draw the line for hapa acha mwanaume akuchunge? And hapa zile za hapa a woman I should also be enough, I should take care of myself. No, unajua hapo your line.
Okay, unajua basically for a person who has been raised by both parents, it's different for like me, I've been raised by a single mom, So my mom was basically everything.
Right.
My mom was like the dad, both the dad and the mom. I used to see her do everything by herself. So it's always hard, like for me, I've always had a problem like just like letting a man be a man in the relationship. Not like basically letting them, it's in terms of maybe both you're in a relationship, kijana anataka kufanya this, unaelewa, he wants to feel like a man. But whom is there, like you always take control of everything in your life, like everything, like I don't know how to put it, but yeah, basically that. Like I've always had a problem with lowering myself to just letting a man be a man, because to me, in the picture of a family, my mom was always like, my mom was the head, my mom was both the dad and the mom. So I've never had like seen the perfect picture of a family where like the dad is the head, So I know as a woman, I'll say I have been strong.
Nataka baby girl.
I don't know how to sijui azinaelewa. So if I don't get a guy who understands that na afanye tu vitu, it's hard for me like even to ask for like things for help, for money, things like those. It's hard for me because I've been raised like a woman just does everything for herself.
Before you proceed, what do you guys feel is letting a man be a man? What is it that what are some of the things that you feel like women should do in order to not, but pia kuna self-esteem, kuna mwenye pia hata feel bruised. But what are some of those things for let him be the man in the relationship?
I'll not lie, I am yet to know what that means.
Right.
I am yet to know what that means because I am so used to being I am my own provider. If I need something, I can't even tell you I need it. If you can't see I need it, I don't know how I'm supposed to tell you I need it. So I just do it for myself.
That's true.
If I want to pamper myself, I feel like I need to be pampered. But I don't know how to tell you. So if you can't feel the vibe, okay, you're not supposed to be an angel and dream about what I want. I might say some things that should lead you to thinking in the same way I am, but sometimes I just, I need chocolate. I'll not tell you I need chocolate. I'll just go and buy. If I can't, ni zile za uko karibu na super, nilete chocolate. And most of the times, but then nasikia tu kukwambia leta chocolate ndakurudishia pesa yako. I don't know how it feels to be that little princess, maybe to my mom only. So I don't know how that whole thing of letting a man be a man, I don't know how it comes in. I'm yet to understand. So give me time. Next time when I come back, I'll have a straight answer. I'll know what to tell you guys.
Right.
Yes, sir. Letting a man be a man. Basically, some guys, the aspect of being a man, you feel like they're taking care of their ladies. As in, that's how they were raised. In a perfect family, tend to be perfect. I don't know what a perfect family is. But the guy takes care of the family, Right. The guy everything, the wife, the kids, and everything. So most guys actually enjoy taking care of their ladies, and they are like to provide for them, pay their bills, and all that. But just protect them, what you feel too, all that. They're just taking care of the girl because they're a woman. But for girls, like these strong girls, girls.
No, we are sure.
These other girls, these other girls that don't know, as in in a family where they know, like, you know, like, as in they don't have that picture of, you know, it's very hard because they take control of everything. They can't even ask for help if they want. Ama wakiuliza help, they ask it indirectly. Like, if I want something, I'll just say, for example, simu yangu iko na issue, I'll just say this. I will be like, hii simu inanipa stress. Nasema hivyo for a week, nione ufanye kitu, a month hujafanya, 2 months hujafanya, na complain tu kila time about it. I won't say it direct. If you don't do it, me najibaia, like, you know. And as in that is just basically as in it's hard for someone. Me kwanza personally, it's hard kuanza kuomba, nisaidie pesa nitengeneze pesa nywele, pesa nini. It's not like I don't want a guy to do that for me, but I just, yani inaweza kutaka tu like a guy who will just be, you know, I won't say no, as in nikipata tu, if you get a guy like who just ana figure tu out, anakufanyia tu without it's okay. But if you are expecting and sitting down to expect me to come and be like, you know, sasa hi, but I need to make my hair, I need to, and it's hard. I don't know why. Basically, how I was raised.
I get it. Because a lot of times, you guys, like, honestly speaking, even the friends we have, even the siblings we might have, hawachikangi rada tu hivyo. You know, kuna watu nakashotana mahali na check. So how exactly? Because even isn't it our responsibility to some extent, even if we have, when we're trying to heal, to make us try to know how they communicate enough for us to just tell them, okay, this is what's happening, I need it. Like, at what point do we start to heal ourselves enough to tell ourselves, okay, I'm gonna have to find a way to communicate effectively when you're not dying.
Sasa hiyo ya communicate, mimi I have an issue. If I say it out of nowhere, mimi nitakwambia, but sitakwambia directly.
Exactly.
So let me say I have an issue with communication. Nitakwambia tu, you know, I've been struggling with my phone, nini, sweetheart. If you don't take that phone and check what the issue is, imagine nitaenda kwa fundi kesho. Ama nitanunua simu nyingine na hautakuwa na anything to do with that phone. Usiseme, oh, my girlfriend got a new, I bought it myself. We didn't buy it with you.
Right.
You don't even have any credit towards what I own.
Yeah. The problem is, as in, it's not bad as in doing things for yourself, but if you're dating a person, inafika aspect yanaanza ku feel like, you know, what am I really doing as a man? Unaelewa, in that relationship. Ile a man, kuna the alpha male wenye anapenda, yani to feel like the providers. So if you're dating the alpha male, it's always hard. An alpha male like these girls, let me not call them that have daddy issues. I don't know. But these girls that, you know, are used to doing things for themselves. It's like two alphas. Because these girls they already, you know, they're already doing things for themselves. Wako tu already in their own zone, just doing them. Alafu the alpha anataka kukam in as a man and do all these things, take care of their girls. It's like two alphas and they don't balance at all. Inakwanga tu shida.
But I also have this issue of waiting for someone to do something.
Right.
I can't.
So it's when this is now when the two alphas meet.
Yeah.
So let me ask, at what point do these things become toxic? Ile tu yenyewe, okay, this is not working. Kama here, there are two alphas here, it's not working. Or in this perspective of, hey, me, if he's not shining the radar for how I like to communicate, then this is not working.
The vibe just goes off.
Right.
Of course, you're expecting someone who will think beyond what you expect. You know?
Yeah.
You always have these little expectations of, if I say I need something, and you don't show any signs of interest on how to help or something, of course, kuna place itafika tu niko by there, hatusaidiani, kila mtu wewe bana tu hali yako.
Hizo relationships zinaishanga funny, as in, you know, it's not like, it's like if you don't address it, na ukai chini and you talk about it, you never know, it will just never work. Because you don't communicate, but you're saying like, you know, kuna tu kitu, the guy does not feel like he's getting what he does not feel like a man, and an alpha man not feeling like a man is and the ladies feel, yani pia inakunga tu weird.
Lazima dem atafeel ni kama usijiona kama unanisaidia sana.
Sasa that's the problem.
Usifike point tuanze kuona juu umenisaidia na vitu 2-3, you have taken control over my life, sweetie, no.
So the girl, unajua some girls Also, for real, for a relationship, girls wanataka to feel that the comfort, the security.
Right.
Naelewa? You want to feel like it doesn't mean like you want to constantly get money ama need, it's different, but that security, comfort na feel like
you have an opinion.
Yeah. So if you don't feel that from a guy, inakuwa issue pia, unaelewa? Now, personally, you're used to taking care of yourself, but we still need to feel your baby girl treatment. You feel like you feel too secure, like, you are growing.
Like, I don't have to tell you to do this for me.
Exactly.
You have to know when to do it for me. I don't have to tell you to buy me flowers. Okay, flowers and chakula. I don't have to tell you to take me out for a treat, go and eat or something. Where jiambie. Yeah. Of course, nitarusha hints.
Okay.
Where kwa rada. Antena zisimame.
Alafu pia for a guy, if you're dating pia an alpha mas, let me not call them an alpha. They don't know those kind of girls. Independence. It's not like if you can't do you don't need to not feel like a man just because maybe you couldn't buy her a phone. There's other things you can just do. The small things like buying her flowers, buying her hizo tu vitu inaonyesha just to make her still feel like a lady. You don't have to feel like no, and now I'm not a man. Let me just look for another girl. You don't have to do that. Kuna hizo small things, say unambia flowers ama nyama pia unamsurprise tu, but they still communicate venye amesema. You just like tunasemanga but atukwambi direct. Maybe na complain fast. Sema yangu imeharibika.
Rusha tu hints.
Ama I need this, ama nini hiyo tu. Si lazima unaelewa. And if the girl loves kujifanyia vitu for herself, unamwambia tu ile unaweza kumongezea do pia, unaelewa? Just ongezea, but you don't have to buy like the entire thing.
Right.
Exactly.
Alright, so as we wrap up, what other, when you give those your wise ones, what other needs do you have? What other two-party shows do you have in regards to someone who knows they're dealing with these things, and they have to find a way to fix them so that they're not unfair to their partners?
First, identify.
And disclaimer, let's let me know that it's not like we are the perfect ones out here. So that we've identified that these things do happen, because we've known each other for a very long time. We've had situations where we've actually sat down and we're like, okay, this is how this happened. So we're speaking from a point of the little experience of knowing, familiarizing ourselves with this topic. So
Before I give that, there's this thing, there are 6 signs or some signs why you realize you have daddy issues. And the first one is always you're attracted to older men. Sweetie, not everyone is attracted to older men. Not everyone. So sometimes that is not even a sign. Sometimes you get all these other signs that are very different from what has been written on the tabloids and all that. So what you do, okay, now going back to the topic, So what you do first, you need to assess yourself. Compare some of those things you think your dad should do or should have done, or you expected your dad to do, and now what your boyfriend, husband is doing. So from there, you can identify now those things you think are beyond your boyfriend or your husband. So now from there, you start identifying those issues within your head, It's easier when you compare now what you expect from your boyfriend, what he does, and what you expected from your father, and what they do that you don't expect your boyfriend to be doing. Some of us, it took us time, so take it slow, but you'll get to understand. And also there are these positive daddy issues. Not always negative.
Really?
Yeah. These little princesses who their dads told them you are the most beautiful thing in this world, and then you find a man out there who doesn't even care if you're beautiful or not. That is your own problem. Well, usijali, there are still daddy issues. Just learn how to go about them,
Right.
You just don't solve issues by maybe going, when there is an issue in front of you, you can either go around it, under it, on top of it, or just break through it. There is always a solution. So just look and analyze within yourself.
And that was Dr. Belin, guys.
What will I say? Okay. First of all, as a woman, you need to identify it. When I'm talking, of course, guys too.
Daddy issues.
On the next one.
For a woman,
should we bring the dudes?
You should.
Alright.
It's serious for guys. They just need to face it.
You have been someone.
Yeah, mommy issues too.
So you need to identify it and accept it.
Right.
And sometimes the issues can be really draining to a relationship. You put this high expectation on a guy yenye ajui. Yeah, go to work and he just wants to be a boyfriend, just have fun. Unaenda kuenjoy to a boyfriend. You're looking for a dad, like it's too much pressure for a guy. So you just need to accept and work on it. Like I don't know, just find even counseling and all that.
Yeah.
Just accept like it's an issue. Alafu for a woman, just I'm a strong female. So I don't really like telling female like, just lower yourself, come and do this. But sometimes just let a man be a man in terms of unaelewa. Kama if he wants to do this for you, man, just try to kubali kwa princess. Unaelewa? Kakubali, you need to accept that. Yeah. Most female wanaogopanga in terms of like we were discussing earlier. Sasa akinibea simu alafu after a while
hata kufeel kama amenisaidia sana
ama because sana I don't know maybe hata because sana if he buys me anything if because sana then is like I want it back. No. As in, so that's why most of the women wanaprefanga kujifanyia vitu unaelewa juu ya experience uko nje, but sometimes just let a man be a man. Kama yeye ndiye anafanya come on, kama yeye ndiye anafanya like that is what makes him feel like a man. Just let him be a man.
Hafai kuniambia I like.
But the problem is men don't.
How do I know that is what makes you
feel like
a man?
That's
why honestly,
they never
communication then comes
exactly
in,
because not all of them want to be a provider. Some of these lazy bones are just sitting out here and waiting for us to provide for them. Especially they like this motivated girls, these strong women, independent ones. Ndio anamka baby unaenda job. Sawa. Tutaonana ukirudi anajifunikia, So how do I know you are that kind of... Okay, I know you should analyze your person before dating.
But usikue pia dem usikule ya kujitolea. I've been there. Ile kujitolea ukishafika uko like hata hujaambiwa na umeshajua unataka kulipa bills, like don't usikue mtu wa kujitolea. Sometimes you get these guys that are so comfortable.
Yeah,
so like usikwange wa mtu kwanza maybe akwambie help me here. But kanga kwanza, just sit back, just be a woman for situation tu zingine, just let a man feel like unaelewa. Some men actually enjoy that.
Right.
Some men enjoy that.
Yeah, some.
Yeah.
Some. How we know? I see.
Wow.
Some men actually enjoy that. Yeah, just being a man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kwa topic, I am being schooled because I have been schooled. Because this conversation started like a whole like glasses of wine and a couple of shots, and we're like, okay, this needs to go on the tube. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that episode. I hope honestly it's made you psychoanalyze yourself. Having to look back and see, okay, maybe I was the problem.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching. Thank you kama umefika hapa. Barikiwa sana. Please, if you have any other questions for my two lovely ladies, I'm gonna put their Instagram handles here. You can reach out to them, start a conversation. You can also comment down below. Let's just engage. Let's tell us what you think. Whether you agree, you disagree. To chapter to story. Yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to share this video.
Subscribe.
Yes, and
follow us on Instagram.
And tell your friends to tell your friends, man.
Yeah,
we are here.
Alright, peace out and God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Wow, guys. I really like that. Wow. I didn't know you guys can lose this much with this.